Hi, dear Virgos. That will be a gypsy card reading for you for 2022. Not sure that it will resonating with all of you, so if you feel like that it is not for you, just simply leave it. I will make two readings, one for each month of the year, and I will have another one with an astrological houses, so it can talk about other topics which may be not in the reading. So, wow, it's so interesting that the first card for January is the message. And, this card is represented by Mercury, which is your ruler. So it is funny that this is the first card, but actually it is for January. And message card talks about, first of all, um, messages and informations, but also it's talk about opportunities and contracts. So for those ones who and studies and travel. So for those ones who want to travel, it is a perfect month. For those ones who want to start to study something, now it is a perfect opportunity. It is also a good time to make any contract, to buy or sell properties or anything, or change job or contact with someone. It is the card of the contact. For those ones who are single, this is a perfect time to start to date or register it for any website where you can find a partner. So yeah, that is the month of opportunity. February is we have here for the sadness. Sadness could bring you, this card could bring you, of course, sadness and of course some kind of depression. But mainly it can represent a situation when you are not happy with the situation, but you have no opportunity to change on the situation. It could be relationship matters, or it could be just an emotional situation, or something what you couldn't change in your life at the moment. It doesn't mean that it will last forever. It just talks about that in this time. Now there is no options for you to change and no opportunities for you to change. You need to just take it and get over it. Um, March. Yeah, it's not a happy card again. We have here the misfortune. Actually, it could bring you really bad things as well, but it could represent that you have to change your life deeply, or you need to get over of some kind of situation, or some kind of problems. You cannot bear it anymore, and you need to do something with it, or maybe this is the end of a bad situation. It could be a relationship, and it could be the end of a relationship, or it could be the time when you need to share all of your problems, but or it is the time when you will be the one who will have a lot of attraction. um, and it is definitely a situation when you cannot do too much, or you know it's a good one because you can get over for something really bad one. But it's definitely a situation when things cannot turn back for the one what was it before. So you can lose your job, you can lose your relationship, you can lose your friends, or you can lose in any situation. But anyway, not sure that you lose your relationship. Maybe you need to have a new perspective in your relationship, but definitely it means that the things cannot continue on the way how it was before. April, you need to make a decision. Judge talks about decisions and on the right one, but also talks about bosses and about persons who can help you. Official things, when you need to do official things, when you need to go for court, or when you need to go for a bank, or sign a contract, or you need to speak with your boss. But definitely, this is a big month when you can have a big decision. This big decision could be like like emotional decision you do, like maybe you break up or you start a new relationship, you move to another place, you start a new job, or you make a contract, or you buy a house and you sign a paper, or you ask money from the bank, or you start a study, or you make an exam, or you finish your studies. But definitely it is a big decision. Fifth, it is for May. We have a constancy, and constancy can represent things what you need to have as an experience in your life, because it's a karmic experience, or because of the that is your destiny, or God's wanted. But whatever is coming for you in this month, it could last for maybe forever, but for a very long time, and usually it is a positive changing. Also, it could represent a person in your life who is jumping to your life and will help you for a very, very long time. But it is a long time change, definitely, in your life, and usually it is positive. It could be a new job, which lasts for a long time, or a new relationship, or even a baby coming, or any kind of big changes in your life. In June, we have for June the sun money. This could represent a time when you need to spend a little bit more than how much you expected, but even you can expecting a little bit help, a little help, or even it could represent a situation when emotionally you will feel like that you need to do more, or you need to have extra patient, extra work. It is the time maybe when you need to buy something unexpectedly, or you need to pay an extra fee, or something, extra work, extra job, something what you didn't counted that coming for you. Yeah, it could be positive and negative, both. Yeah, but not surely you need to think about money aspect. Seven, we have here the widower for July, and widower is a situation when you need to be patient. It's usually a situation which is not a happy situation, when something bad happened, or you are in a situation when you are not happy. But you need to keep calm yourself, and you need to be patient, and you need to just see what happenings, and waiting for the moment when you can change. But always this card talks about that nothing what you have, even good or even bad, will not last forever. It is just a temporary situation always, so it could change in your life. So whatever is coming for you, it will be good. 8 is for August. We have here the top, which means that maybe in August you will start to think about that maybe you want to study or learn something, or you want to have a new idea to work, or somehow you start to think, like you will see that maybe that is the time when you will sit down and you will think about your life, that what you do, how you do, what is the way where you going, is it good or not, is it making you happy or not. But definitely, it is the time when you can be more rational, and you could have great ideas, and you will have an opportunity to change your life, and make your ideas come through, or you can make the first steps for it. But it is very rational time. Even you can make a decision rationally about your relationship, about your job, about your studies, about anything in your life. September, we have the unexpected joy. This unexpected joy could be really like unexpected money, or an unexpected opportunity, or a person in your life who just jump into your life and give you a lot, maybe emotionally, maybe by knowledge, maybe I mean, like by like you can get money, um, Yeah, but also it is a situation when something came into your life which makes you happy, and you didn't expect it that it makes you happy, or if you didn't expect it that it is give you more. So if you maybe start to study, you will have an experience that oh my god, this studying makes me happy, and you thought that oh my god, I don't want to study because oh, I hate study, and now you will maybe feel happiness in your studies, or you will enjoy the studies. So yeah, but definitely it is a good time, a good area, not area, a good period in your life. Actually, it is close to your birthday, so yeah, enjoy it a lot. 10th, so October. October is the month of love for you, but it could bring up and down, so you can be very emotional. And yeah, that will be in the focus. But anyway, if we talk about any other areas of your life, I would say that this is a peaceful, harmonic, good time. So that will be the best months of your year, I guess, because you will feel okay. 11, so November, we have the loss here. And this loss doesn't really mean always a loss, or doesn't, it could be emotional loss, and it could be money. But it is the card which is just talks about that maybe you overdo something and you lose something because you do this. It could be if you have new relationship, it could remind you that maybe you spend too much time with your new partner, and you forget your responsibilities, or you spend too much for your new partner. But also it can represent that you spend too much anyway, and you need to focus for your duties, and you need to think about the future, and you need to reorganize all of these things. Also you can lose something, but that is not that strong. And we have here for December the Ecclesiastic, and that card talks about a situation when you need to see deeply inside. And somehow I would say that this is the time when you could have a chance to be depressed, or when you can undervaluate yourself, or when you could be too emotional, or some kind of emotional happenings can go too deep in your life, and you could it could affecting for your life too strongly, I mean like everyday life. So you really need to focus for this one, and you really need to find your own peace, and if you have any problems, you need to let it go, or you need to find a solution for it. So let's see by houses that what we have on the astrological way. So I shuffle it. First house. First house, we have here the constancy. So interesting, it talks about that now it is the time and the chance, and you have to change, I would say. So this is the time when you have to have new ideas, have to change, you have to see that what is your long-term plans, what you want to do in the future, and you need to think long time. So it could mean that you need to think about studies. Maybe you need to think about that how you treat your body, how you look like, what is your value, and it is a self development, the year of the self development. Second house, you have some money. Actually, it say that you need to make balance in your financial situation. Maybe you like to spend too much, or your incomes are not regular, or not safe, or not sure that you will have always the same amount, or you live day by day. I would say, like, if that you don't have saved money, and maybe that is a time when you should start to think about it. But definitely you need to reorganize your financial situation in this year. Oh yes. Also, it is talks about studies. Third house. You need to communicate more, and you need to be more objective. You need to think twice. You shouldn't get personal everything. You need to study and you need to communicate. But definitely you need to study. So this is the year when you need to invest to yourself and to grow, to learn, because yeah, it is your planet as well. Funny that I talk about your planet, and now for fourth house we have a message, and this message talks about communications again, and travel and opportunities. So let's say first the family matters. In family matters, it could say that you could have big changes in your family, and definitely you need to speak with your family members more. And if I think about on the property matter, like your home, it could say that you will change a home, or you could sell or buy a property, or you can move to a different place in this year. Fifth house, children, fun, self-employment, and we have here the judge. So it say that you need to make a decision. Maybe you need to decide that you want to have a baby or not. You want to keep a relationship which is maybe just a lover or not, or you want to, make your lover more serious and make a serious relationship or not, or you need to give up something what you like, or you need to decide that you will be self-employed and you will do your own business. But anyway, this is the time to make the decision. Sixth house. Yeah, that's a misfortune. So uh, with this one, I would say that you need to care about your health, and you could have unexpected things in your health, but you will have a solution. But it will be not easy. Same with the work situation, but we will see what we have in the 10th house. Seventh house. And we have here the sadness. So I can imagine that many of you are not happy in a relationship, or they are single and they are depressed because they are single, and they feel like they cannot move forward, or they cannot do anything. And I would say that maybe this is the year when not the relationship should be in the focus, and you shouldn't be depressed if you don't have relationship. This is the year when you need to focus for yourself and for your personal development. Eight. Nice that even if you have financial problems, you will have opportunities to have more money, or you will be able to get more money. Maybe with a credit card, or by a bank, or someone who help you, or you can invest in something, but or you will have tax refund, but you will have an opportunity in this year to make more money. Ninth house, interesting. Maybe the relationship question. Maybe the relationship could coming to you in another country, or if you start to study, maybe you will find the right person in your studies. But also it can represent that if you start to study, it could make you happy and even successful in your studies. So maybe that is the main keyword for this year, is the studying. Maybe you need to really focus for this one. And yes, work, to reflecting for the previous sixth house card. Yeah, I can imagine that many of you will have a lot of jobs in this year. Maybe many of you need to leave the current job and need to find quickly a new one. And it will be quite unexpected, but you will not spend too long time in the same place. So Many of you will have more than two jobs in this year. um, 11th house letter for the long distance or the sorry, long-term plans, dreams can get closer for you. You could have opportunities for this, or you could make the first official step for it. It could mean that you start to learn, or you start to invest, or you do some kind of official work for make your dreams come true. Also, it could represent that you can find in your friends, in your friendships or between your friends, someone who could help you to reach whatever you want, or you can make a good cooperation with one of your friends in this year. And we have falseness for the 12 hours. Interesting that maybe it talks about that you need to see the things clearly. You need to see that how much you treat yourself, how much you lie for yourself, and how much lies you have in your life, what you need to let go, what you keep, but you keep it because you believe that it is good for you, but you know that it isn't. So it is the time when you need to recognize that what is good and what is not in your life, and you should let the bad things and the useless things go. Thank you for watching. See you in next year.